Ka-chow! Redhead, you gotta be pretty fast to beat Mrs. Zutz. But coins. Hi, Mike. Yep. Hi, Miro.
The inner machinations
Hi,
of
Ba.
my mind are an enigma.
Almost had it. Had to enter your phone password. Oh, no. I don't know if he's still hanging out in here, but our friend Ghost got affiliate. Let's go. Your iPhone doesn't recognize you pre-caffeination? Oh my goodness. Insufficient caffeine levels detected. Hi, the Ethernai. How are you? Yeah, very exciting. Happy for Ghost, who's been doing some crocheting and other crafty stuff on stream, and you know, us creative streamers and viewers are a pretty supportive bunch, so thank you to everybody who hung out with Ghost, helped him get to that. I don't see any new entries in show and tell, so if you guys want to post in there, please make sure you do it. You know, sometime in the next hour or so would be good. We usually do show and tell the right after the first ad break. You're doing well. Going to be getting some sourdough bread started for later today, though. Yummy.
Ooh, 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 hey,
That's how I'm doing. I'm ooh woo ayo, apparently. Hi, Cat. You might notice the fart zone redeem is missing. I figured out how to make it a thing that you guys can you can still spam it when it happens. But there has to be a raid. And then you get to welcome our readers to the fart zone. Oh my goodness. And no, you can't fake raid me because I set the minimum to 3. If you can rally that many people to come be in your offline channel, I guess, you know, but we want to discourage that, unfortunately, because we have people that abuse that situation intentionally. Oh, thank you, Reese Cup. Ads for another 15 seconds or so. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. Oh man, I should have made another cup of coffee, speaking of caffeine. You know what? I'm gonna do... Do. Wait, what? SiriBot just used one of our emotes. Hi, Javi. How are you? I didn't know that was a thing. Somebody did gift anonymous. An anonymous user gifted SiriBot a sub. I didn't know SiriBot could use your channel emotes. That's cool. All right. Play some Fairy Forest while I go make another cup of coffee. Yes. Because I need it today. This morning has already been a day. I'll be back. Don't worry, I didn't forget my Giga Ultra Mega Queen Empress Ruler of the Universe 9.5. Well, welcome to the Fart Zone and my stream 9.5 sign. All right. I should have done that before I started, but I will be back in a little bit. She's so mad right now because I stole the chair back from her. Thanks for waiting while I made more coffee. I really need that today. Give you another 10 seconds here, y'all. Look at, there's a bunch of you. Oh yeah, she loves to steal my chair. Yeah. Or is it me that's stealing her chair? I'm giving her a conciliatory butt scratch right now. Hey! She's like, like she like doesn't want to like it when I give her scratches. It's always the cat's chair. It's true. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Raven. Hi, Connie. Hi, Morphididius.
Chicken attack!
Hi, Kaio. Oh, baby kitty. Now she's like, hi, RC. Hi, Slothburn. Hi, Victorious. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. All right, 10, 9.5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slothburn with 117. Hobby with 94. Connie with 86. Danielle with 32. Aster Dragon with 28. Morphididius with 24. Victorious with 5. What's going on, Raven? How you doing today? You have a noodle that is getting ready to shed, so she's hidden away in her hide. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is from Pixel Plush, which is, it's right there on the screen. The coding is done by Instafluff, and the art is done by Maya. There's a little combined shout out there in the chat for them. Give them both a follow. Instafluff is really awesome and just started crocheting recently and does it on stream sometimes, which is really cool. Speaking of people who do crochet on stream, who we just recently met, last night, last night we raided, this is C-Bus's cross stitch that we looked at last night. Last night we raided a new person, like actually a new person. Panic making plushies. Why? Oh, I have wrong camera. I'm a professional. Please don't try this at home. Please do. You'll do a better job. Yes. Mason has a horn snake. I turned this off last night because it wasn't. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's fine, chat. There's not a whole doom pile over here. You saw nothing. Eating pizza dinner while chilling. You signed up for Big PP Energy giveaway like the day before they closed the submissions. Yeah, you sound like me. I still haven't put this in the shop because I'm me. Actually, I packed up an order for bets, and I do need to make a... Do I have an extra one of these? I must have made an extra one. I better have made an extra one because her package went out today. I hope I didn't forget to put it in there. Oh, no. Ella, I love you. Go rest, and I hope you feel better soon. Oh, hugs, Ella. Hi, Tashwin. Now you're like panic making all the things you were intending put up, but have not done yet. Well, here's hoping that, You sell a bunch of stuff, but it's not stressful. Bearded dragon in the house growing up. Sheila kind of fell into your lap. What, There we go. Now I can hear. Thank you for coming and hanging out while I played some Pew Pews last night. Those of you that were here last night. And it's all good if you can't make it to every single stream. I do stream a lot because this is my full-time occupation. So never apologize for not being able to make it to streams, please. You'll get nerfed. We have some mods that are very fond of nerfing people. Wait, should I make a different color? What about a red burb? A little red burb? Yeah, reptiles are cool. I think they would make a fun family pet, but I just worry because we have several like I worry about our boy cat in particular. Kind of scared of birds. Don't know why. I mean, Redhead, they are dinosaurs. You fixed the issue with Ribbler not letting people buy things. Apparently, it hooked up to the wrong Stripe account. Our boy cat, he is very prey, like he has a very high prey drive. This is a velour yarn. It's not marketed as chenille, but some people will refer to this as chenille. It's that pattern. Which is a free pattern, and Stitch by Faye has a lot of awesome no-sew projects, which I love, and things that are like quick little makes. I'm adjusting the Moko PP command. Other pets is the biggest obstacle for sure. You'd have more if you had the space and money for it. Yeah, I just, like I said, I don't think that it would go well with my cat The Star Wars toppers are live for pair. And there's a Grogu topper, and it's so flippin' cute. And there's a Leia topper that's really cool. If you click that link that Miro just kindly put in the chat, and you're a new customer, you get 10% off with my code that's right there in the message. You need to use that code at checkout. And then on top of that, you will be supporting the stream. Yeah, Morphididius, I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. You'd love a snake, but your hubby's afraid of them. Ah. A snake or a bearded dragon. Daddy said you're not allowed to get a reptile while he's around. Oh my. So you got it fixed, Raven. Raven has some patterns that are coming out on Ribbler. You guys should check out. So this is specifically, Tashwin, if you want to know what yarn this is. This is Hobie Baby Snuggle. Baby Snuggle from Hobie. Hobbii. If anybody's like, wait, what? What is she talking about? I already did it. I just did it. I'm such a brat about this. Hello, Impact. No, it's okay. You're fine. Look at this. Hello? Look! Aren't these cool? C-3PO. R2. Stares at a box of baby snuggle yarn behind you. Target is a... Wow, how do you say this word? Doomril's boa? But if the right blood python shows up, they're high on the list too. You do not have a yarn problem? You probably... Yeah, Methinks the Raven doth protest too much. Echo base. This is cool. It's like a monochrome black and white. Rebels versus Empire. This is neat. I like this. Chewbacca. Is there ever enough yarn? No, but there's also no more space for yarn. Yeah, I don't have any more space for yarn either. Does this stop me from continuing to order it? From a memory from 2019, Chicago bio brother, adopted family, naval peer for the day. Your brothers came playing a game. Cameron's dad is gay. It's important to know for this. A really hot guy went by and you may have watched him walk by. Dad cleared his throat. You looked up and he was staring at you and said, There's only a yarn problem when you don't have the exact color / weight you want for a project. There you go. If I don't have a yarn problem, then you don't have a yarn problem. There. Yes, exactly. You've heard it pronounced a couple different ways. It's a middling-sized ground boa, well under 8 feet. Just, no big deal. 8 feet. They have Darth Vader. This is pretty cool. They got the Stormtrooper. And they have another one that's like multiple Stormtroopers. Stormtroopers March. They also have Darth Maul. dark side plaid. Yeah, this is cool. Oh, I like this one too, actually. Dark side checker split. Mandalorian fans, do not fret. This is cool. I like the colors of the sky and the at the top of it. You got the Mandalorian with all these different Mandalorian masks, helmets. Ahsoka Tano. I like that one. Grogu. And Beskar Steel. Very cool. So they have a lot of different designs. And then what you do is, so like if you choose a base frame, I have the Wanda. Bah. Oh, is this? Bah, thank you so much. We don't even have a gold bar on the screen. That is so very kind. I was about to be like, why $28? And then I read the chat and was like, bought unto me 28. I don't know where the thank you button is. Finn pressed it, and I think it needs new batteries. Oops. Oh, and of course it's a type of button battery that I don't have in my house right now. So I'll get new batteries for the thank you button. They're really cute. It's a little girl who was a patient at one point named Sharia, and I think she's only like maybe 2 when they recorded that, saying thank you. Thank you so much, Ba. It doesn't count for anything right now, Ba. There's no bean spin. There's no redeems. There's no incentives. Unless you want this. That's in May. I set up the account so we could donate to it for hype trains. If you want to make alerts happen, they should happen if they point to this. Here, you know what I'll give you? You know what I'll give you for that? Ba? I'll give you this. Where is it? I found it.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse sloping sleigh. Joker's on the go, laughing all the way. The bells on penguins ring, make Riddler want to fight. Two-Face wants to flip a coin and sing this song tonight. Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg, Batmobile's lost a wheel, and Joker got away.
Yes, that is a thing. Hey. Yeah, exactly. The hey at the end. You forgot the hey. Thank you very much for supporting St. Jude Ba through our campaign. I really appreciate you. One thing I will also have, but I'll check it right now, is our team total on the screen. So we're at $53 now, thanks to your donation. Thank you so much, Ba. We're at $53 for St. Jude. Our team has already raised $1,240.79 because Becca donated all of her revenue, all of her profit from her very first Stream Reader Skinathon to her campaign. The latest donation on her St. Jude is $536.10. So if any of you did anything for her campaign, or not campaign, for her Skinathon, she took all of the profit that she made from that and she put it into her Play Live fundraiser, which is extremely generous of her. So our team has raised $1,240.79, and I very much appreciate what Becca does for charity. And she'll try to tell you that she was like inspired by me or something. But you know, whatever. She has to decide to do it. She has to set up the campaign. She has to follow through. She has to, you know, do the work on her side. So I'm just thankful that she is on our team, but even that she just fundraises for St. Jude is awesome. If she wasn't on our team, I'd still hype her up. 8 to 10 feet, better to have another set of hands just in case they want to be spicy. Oh my. Hi, Uni. How are you? All right. So the way it works with these, and then we'll get started with some crocheting because we have an ad starting soon, is you pick up a base pair, and then these are cool. So you could get this, then you buy the toppers separately so you can change them. I really love my pair I wear. They're very sturdy. I will say the wand is a bit wide for my face, but I don't care. I like the way it looks. They have a lot of different styles though, so they have something that'll fit everyone. And they sell kids glasses too. Plus they have sunglass toppers. Ads are running. We will be right back and we'll do show and tell if there's anything in there. Just the one thing. Oh, it's so cute though. All right. Thank you for your patience. We'll be back after the ads.
Look at all those units, Ramona. So many units. Every one of you is a unit. Okay. Start battle.
Mommy, you're not a unit.
Please clip that. Please clip that.
Mommy, you're not a unit.
Not so loud.
Let the other kids look. I grab it, just do it. I don't care that there's stuff in it. We're gonna take a shower later anyways. Here, dump it over my head. Ah! Ah!
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Oh no. I've been rickrolled. You rickrolled me. We're no strangers to no.
See, sounds good snap.
Mommy, I keep trying to the clip.
Somebody just donated $1,000 to St. Jude to our campaign.
Who has committed this crime? Who did it?
Moo. I'm not sure if you don't quite realize what you're up against asking me to throw my coffee away.
All right. Look how cute this is. This is from Kasara. How can you not smile when you see a taco cat? Free pattern on Ribbler. Oh, that's awesome. You did an excellent job. It's really adorable. Look how cute this is. This is so cute. It's a taco. It's a cat. What's not to love? But it's always Taco Tuesday. Okay, I don't care what day of the week it is, Miro. Is video yeah, no sound, no music. Oh my goodness. Look at these puppers. So cute. Oh my gosh, they're such cuties. Ah! Cute little puppies. I love it. We can't see a kiddo face in this, can we? Before I watch the rest of it. The black puppy is scared of bubbles. Oh no. No faces are shown. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. It's all good. I know a lot of people just forget. Look at this one. I don't know what to do. What are these things? What if they're poisonous? This puppy is like, these are like treats to the other puppy. That's so adorable. Very cute. Thank you. Thank you for posting that. So hecking adorable. Anybody else have anything they were planning on posting in here? If that's it for today, that's totally okay. I just want to make sure before no stress over this. And if you post something and I was just in there, just tell me. Because I like looking at you guys' stuff. We usually just do it once a stream. Although, I don't know. I'm almost wondering, It's a lot easier to do when we're in Makers and Crafting or just chatting. And I love looking at people's stuff. But sometimes when we're like gaming or whatever, I'm not very good at stopping to like look at it. Use guys. I mean, I just grew up with a New Yorker, you know. What's up, Came Apart? So you might notice that the Welcome to the Fart Zone redeem is missing. It's not actually missing. It's just hidden. You've been in a funk and haven't done any crocheting for a bit. That's okay. Hey, listen, I've taken very long, like, well, I mean, you know, I didn't really crochet much for pretty much from about age 11 until my early 20s. I was just busy with like performing arts stuff. So you've lived most of your life in New York. Sometimes the New York comes out. Yeah, my dad was from Brooklyn. And married my mom when I was 8 months old. So even though I'm not like blood related to him and his family, you know, I grew up with the accent around and stuff. So, I mean, accents aren't something you inherit necessarily, but you know what I'm saying? Like, not a biological relative, but I had a Jewish New Yorker for a parent. And so, like, sometimes I'll say certain things, you know, and people will look at me like, I'm like, yeah. But my mom was from Iowa, so grew up in the Midwest with a New Yorker. Pizza day must have been interesting at our house. No, you know what's funny, D? And hi, D. Hello, welcome in, friend. He didn't hate deep dish, but he would just be like, this just isn't, it's not the, you know, you just like don't even put them in the same category. It's just a completely different dish. No pun intended. It's a completely different thing. Like, if I want pizza, if I think about pizza, I'm thinking about New York style. It's not that I don't like this, but it's a completely different thing. It's more of like a casserole, almost. And there's some places that make some pretty darn good deep dish. St. Louis people get really excited about their square pizzas. I'm trying to think. Aren't there other places that do square pizza? Like maybe in Pennsylvania? I want to say maybe like Scranton. Is it Sicilian style that's square? The cheese is distinct to Provel cheese for pizzas. Yeah. Don't know that cheese. If Tony's Gamignani ever opens a slice house in our area, you'd be lucky if he did. You'll fall in love with his pizza. You love the wise guy, but he makes both New York style and Detroit style. That's been popular in Portland over the last like maybe 5-10 years. Just Detroit style pizza. Maybe Detroit style is the one that's square. I can't remember. Don't they use the little pepperonis that like turn into cups when you make like a Detroit style pizza? You have a pizza place called King's there in PA, and it tastes like New York style. Yeah, New York style is what I grew up with, having a parent going like, now this is a real slice. There was a place in Portland called Escape from New York Pizza, and the guy who ran it was a, native New Yorker. And he had two places. He had two stores, one downtown on Southwest Broadway and one uptown on Northwest 23rd Avenue. They use brick cheddar, and it's so good. You think that's where you're going today. You have some pictures you can post. You want pizza so bad. Sorry if anybody's now sitting here going, thanks a lot, everybody. Now I want pizza. Hey, Fire Monstrous, welcome in. How you doing today? You heard somewhere that Detroit style became a thing because they used the leftover metal from making vehicles and just made it into a deep rectangle pan and shoved a pizza in it. Yay! Awesome, Fire Monstrous. That's great. Enjoy. Getting ready to go to work. In Long Island, they use panko breadcrumbs on the bottom crust and make this delicious garlic knot pizza. That does sound good. Car parts pizza. Hey, look, people are out there cooking ribs on their radiator or whatever the heck. They're cooking steak in the dryer. They're cooking salmon in the dishwasher. Car part pizza, whatever. Garlic knot pizza sounds amazing. Much better than the Cheerios you're currently eating. Apparently, you work very well in panic mode. Yeah, that's the problem though, right? I have that issue where it's like, until the pressure is on, I have a hard time being motivated to the Manifold Destiny cookbook people. I've just been desensitized to the weird ways of cooking food. Hey, Robot Wizard, how's it going? You finished writing another pattern. Excellent. Are you going to post the Ribbler link, or are you going to force me or somebody else in here to fish for it? That's like the third time today already. I know. I'm a brat about it. It's kind of a bit, you know. It's this whole thing. Nine hates hydrating. She'd rather drown in coffee. I appreciate you trying to help me look after myself. Posted examples of what they have if you choose to check, but you do not have to. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Of what who has. Oh, in the show and tell. You posted in show and tell. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Oh, yum. That looks good. Ooh, get out of here. Wow, that looks really tasty. Give. Gotta commit to the bit. Yes. I know sometimes people struggle with whether or not someone's serious when they like act like they're frustrated or upset. And so I'll just put it out there. When you guys do the hydrate, I go, why? And I like, you know, but I do forget to drink water. I know. The best part of eating cereal at your house is sharing the. Oh. Yeah, our boy cat, he gets aggressive though, and he'll knock stuff over so that it spills everywhere when he can't get to what's at the bottom of like a cup or something. Make a big fat mess all over my kitchen. Well, like, what happened in here? And he's licking his paws because he's walked all around in it too. He's like, nothing. Don't know what you're talking about. What happened in where? What do you mean? Oh, wow, look at that. There's milk everywhere, huh? No, you're okay. This looks really good. Yum. I'd try it. Your kitties are pretty good with people food. They only take it when it's offered. Oh, no. If I leave like a stick of butter out on the counter, I'll come back and I'll find Aries teeth marks in it and stuff. You posted the link. Where? Thank you. Cute. Everybody, if you don't have a Ribbler, you need to get one, and you need to follow Raven and favorite the patterns. There's a catnip fish plushie and a mini octo plushie. Very cute. We need to make this number go up. So if you've not signed up for Ribbler, please do the thing. I have two? I can't remember. One pattern up there, maybe. Uni, it's kind of like Etsy, Ravelry, and Skillshare all wrapped up into one. Because when there's a technique in there, it automatically, if you hover over it. What's up, Eric? Welcome in. How you doing today? You getting some good use out of that banana emote? I hope you're having a good time zone. You've sent the link to all your friends because of all of them crochet, and they've all tried to teach you, but you're so bad. I know. I think sometimes it can just take like the right explanation / approach for people because there's lots of different ways to do it. But you know, like you shouldn't be like forcing yourself if you're not enjoying it or anything like that. You know what I mean? But we've had people come in and be like, "Yeah, I tried to learn forever ago and I just couldn't." And you know, I figured out this. I tried a Woobles kit, or you showed me how to do this different hold, or I found a video that explained it in a different way, and suddenly it's like a light bulb turns on. You're not left-handed, are you? Are you left-handed? Are you? Okay. So you maybe want to look for, you know, some tutorials and explanations and stuff that are specifically geared toward lefties. Does Woobles have left-handed tutorials and help? I feel like they do. Oh, also, I don't know how many of you would be interested in something like this. The final deadline for applying for the 1000 Dreams Fund paid Riot Games cadetship, which is a gaming focused opportunity. It says also the broadcast her grant is open. But the Riot Cadetship is a 3-month paid cadetship that provides an educational behind-the-scenes look at the esports industry via on-site presence at Riot Games Remote Broadcast Center, powered by AWS, in Dublin, Ireland. The application deadline has been extended to a week from now, April 17th. The Broadcaster Grant is your chance at $1,500 for your content creation dreams. We're so excited to announce that applications are now open for our 2024 1DF Broadcast Her Grant. This grant specifically supports women and femme content creators across all platforms, including Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and more. It provides financial assistance to help with expenses like travel to gaming conventions, educational conferences, hardware upgrades, and instructional programs related to creative or artistic pursuits. Our Broadcast Her grant will be funded on a rolling basis in 2024. To be considered, please include as much info as possible about the date the funding is needed. I am a former Broadcast Her grant recipient. from fall of 2020. Or wait, was it fall of 2021? Streams for Dreams, in which we participated, raised more than $36,500 to fund Dreams broadcaster grants. And it was a collaboration, Streams for Dreams, this past Women's History Month between 1000 Dreams Fund and the Twitch Women's Guild. So at least 50% of that amount is guaranteed to go to Twitch Women's Guild members. Thank you so much, everybody who participated in that fundraiser as a streamer, or who donated, or who hung out while we were fundraising. We did a brief fundraiser at the beginning of March. Miss the fundraiser, you can still sign up to help this important cause. When you do, we'll send you a toolkit, tips, and even invite you to a special Discord channel dedicated to fundraising. So you can fundraise for 1000 Dreams Fund at any time if you do charity stuff. They have mentorship opportunities. It's really an awesome organization, and has a Discord server that has all kinds of posts about, professional opportunities and stuff like that, much like the Women's Guild. Get around to recording technique videos for lefties. You follow a couple of YouTubers that do left-handed tutorials along with right-handed ones. They will post 2 videos each time, and they put out a pattern. That's really awesome. Some people you've seen will just mirror the video worth a shot. You've tried doing it on a mirror, but your brain tries to correct it, and you end up overcorrecting, and it's just a mess of tight and loose loops. You've taught lefties in person, but you've never before recorded anything. You should just do that. The ones you taught said that it didn't really help because holding yarn, etc. is different. You're ambidextrous, just prefer right hand because more practice, therefore faster. So you could legit just do a left-handed version. You've never tried crocheting left-handed, but you're also ambidextrous. Maybe that needs to be a new challenge. Yeah. When in restaurant work, it becomes apparent how biased our world is toward right-handed, right side dominant, I guess. Righties versus lefties. Because, like, for example, when you set a table, you do so with the assumption that people are right-handed in fine dining. You put everything on the table in a way that is clearly assuming the person is right-handed. And sometimes I would notice that somebody was left-handed, and I would swap stuff around for them. I would look at them, and I'd look at their table, and I'd move their silverware around. And they'd be like, yeah, I don't always notice these things. Sure, most people are. It's not to say that anybody's doing it out of a desire to, like, be dismissive. Hey, what's up? This is the crocheter we raided last night. Also a gamer, though. We love this. We love the crocheters who game and the gamers who crochet. And you were so much fun, and it was really delightful to meet you. And thank you so much for your warm welcome. Sometimes I'm up in the D-Gen hours playing some Fort. And even though I was video gaming, I was like, well, let's go see what's going on at Makers and Crafting. And I found you there, and I'm really glad that I don't know why, but I just gravitated toward your stream. And I was like, we're going to go there. We're going to meet a new friend. And zero regrets. It was really fun. Thank you so much for the warm welcome. And we kicked off a hype train in there, and we were just, having a good time getting to know Okray. So if we could get a fancy shout out for Okray, because I take it you're new, and we were just talking about tutorials and patterns and other good stuff like that. I went and I bought a really cute pattern from Okray's Etsy shop because oh, wow. Aw. Hey, look. I I'm still small potatoes, okay? And I know somebody's probably gonna nerf me right now. And that's fine. Nerf away. Yep.
Another one.
Sub.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 3 sub to Okrei.
I mean, I would say anonymous, we need to have a talk, but it's anonymous. And that's what people do, right? A tier 3 gift sub for O'Cray. Tier 3. Get access to all of our emotes. Thank you so much, whoever just did that. That's wild. That's incredible. Thank you so much. That's so much support for the channel. And our new friend gets to have all of our static and animated emotes. Not to mention, you just got here, so I would hardly expect you to want to do something like this. But if you are a subscriber on Twitch, you do get a discount on Fourth Wall memberships, and then your Fourth Wall membership in turn gets you discounts on finished items, merch, patterns, etc. in the Fourth Wall shop. So that is an added benefit. And tier 3s get a 40% discount on memberships on Fourth Wall. So thank you, whoever just did that. There's lots of perks. I try to make it worth it. I understand, a tier 3 paid recurring subscription is quite the investment. Also, Fourth Wall members get to vote on new merch and get some behind the scenes posts. So thank you, whoever just did that, for your kindness and for your generosity with our brand new friend, O'Cray. How long have you been streaming for, Cray? Cray mentioned being a newer streamer. Well, I've been at this for 5 years, and this is now my full-time occupation, which is amazing. And if you'd have told me that when I first started, as like for the memes casual Fortnite streamer, because I thought it'd be funny to be a mom who played Fort. You got affiliate a couple months ago. Please give Cray a follow. Let's support our fellow making and crafting and gaming friend. I do have a background in theater. I went to undergraduate school for theater. And my plan when I was a young adult was to become a professional entertainer and work in live theater. And one thing led to another, and that just didn't come to pass. So, these things happen in life, and it was difficult, and I felt very disappointed in myself. And then Twitch kind of fell into my lap when I was looking for help with Fortnite challenges. I didn't know that streaming was a thing. I knew about YouTubers that made video game videos. My kids are real into Minecraft and stuff, and they really loved watching this guy named Dan TDM. But I didn't know that people did live broadcasts, and I've always loved live performance and live entertainment and stuff like improv. So I was really super excited to find out that there was such a thing as Twitch and live broadcasting, because I'm not all that good at stuff that has to be edited and highly polished. I'm much better at off the cuff, but I'm working on that. I'm working on the edit and polish and planning and stuff like that. Those are skills that I don't come naturally to me, but that doesn't mean I can't improve them. So we're happy to have you. And like I said, you were so much fun when we raided in. And your community was super hyped for you to get a raid, which is always a really great sign. Sometimes we raid in and it's very quiet, and that's okay. It's totally okay. I don't take things personally. You kind of have to try not to, in content creation, but there's something nice about showing up and the person is excited, and their audience, their established audience, their viewership is super excited and welcoming and happy to see new people. So, oh baby, oops, Bobby did it again. She played with Bega Donuts' heart. Bobby, what do you have to say for yourself? Bobby, are you going to apologize to Bega Donuts?
Oi, don't do that. I'll plot.
You'll plots wait. I'm so confused. Bobby, Bag of Donuts, are you gonna quit toying with Bag of Donuts' emotions?
Yes, but only
Maybe Bubby is feeling a little neglected, Bag of Donuts. Maybe, Bag of Donuts, you know, just maybe. I mean, that's not an excuse for her behavior, but I mean, are you ready? You ready, Bag of Donuts? You ready? Only have to give Bubby a kiss. I think you guys can work this out, Bag of Donuts. Don't do that. I'll fart. Yes. But, you know, once upon a time, when I first started streaming 5 years ago, I was brand new to all this, and I didn't understand Twitch, and I didn't understand any of the lingo or any of that stuff. I mean, I had played video games as a kid, but I didn't really, like, you know, none of it was very clear to me as far as, like, the culture. And then once I kind of started to get a handle on that is when I found Creative. And so thank you for letting me post the link to the Creative directory in your chat. And then I'm also a part of the Twitch Women's Guild. And there's all these really awesome opportunities for people to be able to network, but we kind of have to do the heavy lifting. I'm so funny looking. You haven't even been here yet. So we changed it to a raid redeem now. So like when we get raided, it'll happen. You'll have 30 seconds to spam a particular channel points redeem. Listen, let's just say that sign is not just for display. Sometimes my kids even come down here and decide they're gonna you know, crop dust me.
Get in the zone, Farto zone.
Thank you for the bits, Robot Wizard. You're looking at the Woobles website, Pac-Man or Harry Potter for first purchase. I don't know because I haven't done either one of those. Has anybody tried those Woobles kits? And then also, I just want to say, where is it? Yeah, Etsy. Here is the adorable pattern that I bought. Can you, Etsy, can you stop? Etsy! There. Etsy! Oh, hold on. Let me... There we go. Look at this cute thing! Let me make sure that actually works because I took the gobbledygook out of the end of it. Look at it. It's so adorable. And the thing is, there's also, you guys, there is a bundle. That's the one that I bought from you. There's a bundle. Yeah, see, chickens are a thing in here. I've written a couple of patterns, Cray, but this one I did not write. This is not my pattern.
Chicken attack!
That's so cute. Oh, what is going on outside? This is the same pattern, you guys. So this is a free pattern from someone named Lim Len. But there's a lot of really cute stuff in here. And there's one that's a bundle that has... It has... Let me try to navigate back to that really quick. I want to make sure I don't show any of my... Arlo and Fig. Arlo and Fig is the name of Cray's shop. What are they freaking out about upstairs? Oh, here it is. This is a bundle. The hatchlings. Look at this. You could get a bunch of patterns all at once. 3 of them for $12. So you get a good discount. Do you only sell your patterns on Etsy? I should have done some investigating. Do you sell your patterns anywhere else? And you sell finished items too, right? Each bird and accessory is no-sew. We love a no-sew. We love a good no-sew pattern. We love a good no-sew pattern. That's what I'm working on right now. These little burbs are no-sew. Stitch by Faye has some really good ones on her blog. Trying to work on a website, but Twitch has been so fun that you got distracted. I don't know what that's like. I am clearly very focused all of the time. There is nothing but productivity happening in here. We never get derailed for 45 minutes. Wow. I've never seen that redeemed before. No one's ever made that happen on my screen. Freaking blah, 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 blah. Look at me. I'm 9.5. I've got something to say. Yeah. Ooh, ayo.
I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's corn! A big little bit nuts. It has the juice. It can imagine a more beautiful thing. It's corn!
I could tell you all about it. I mean, look at this thing. When I tried it with butter, everything changed. Okay, stop it. Theater major signs up to stream on Twitch. Thinks she's going to get a bunch of crocheting done. Twitch chat. I give them the buttons, to be fair. Well, Cray, welcome to Twitch. It is a magical wonderland of derailment. You had so many theater kid friends in school. Yeah. I think we're uniquely prepared for this particular type of, because it's very improvisational streaming. But yeah, I do. I love being part of Twitch, and we've done a lot for charity, which has been really awesome. But I think the thing that's really incredible for me is so I spent 25 years working in restaurants. I think I mentioned that in your chat last night. And anybody who's done any kind of customer-facing job.
We set fire to the stream. Watched it burn. While we farted.
Thank you for the bits, Robot Wizard. Thank you for the party pirates and for the TTS with the pirate voice. Robot Wizard is exceptionally skilled with TTS. Anyway, I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, Cray, are you a nighttime person? Are you and your husband night owls? I know you mentioned you also have kids. But are you night owls? Is that kind of when you try to get, some time to yourselves, which I do, and then I pay for it because I got to get up in the morning, but it's fine. You should give K-Ray a follow. Because you're both gamers too, right? You were saying you guys play games together. So Kay's channel is really an awesome space to be able to hang out in for like adults who happen to be on during DGen hours. And it's a lot of fun to hang out with Kay, but like it's not I've gone to some gaming channels and just like it hurts me to read the chat. It's almost a physical sensation. And I'm not trying to be like a stick in the mud, but I kind of am because I'm old compared to most of Twitch. I like hanging out with Kay. Kay's channel is very like relaxing, but he knows a lot about games. So like if he's ever playing a game that you haven't played, but you want to try it, if you ask questions, he's so happy to answer them. And if you play anything like No Man's Sky, what have you been playing lately? Pacific Drive. He's played some Pal World. He plays a lot of different stuff. He's definitely variety, but he does a lot of No Man's Sky and other games like that. And oftentimes with NMS, he has drops. And one of my favorite places to hang out late at night. Oh, yeah. You started a new Stardew run because I had you up last night when I was winding down from stream. So I had Stardew noises in the background while I was typing in Cray's chat. It's going to be extra chill for a bit. Yeah. You started a brand new farm. DGen hours, yes, indeed. Hi, Marianas. Yes, we do have ads coming in approximately 3 minutes. Connie.
Another one.
Connie Crossing gifted a tier 1 sub to
Thank you
DR
so much,
Captain
Connie. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Dr. Capmister. I really appreciate that. So, like, we do get kind of chaotic in here, right? Like, during the daytime. Nighttime streams it's a hit or miss thing, right? Like, sometimes I feel like it's very chill in here at night, and then other times it's just nothing, but it depends. It depends on who shows up. Last night, yeah, we were... There was some silliness.
More passion, more energy, more footwork, more foot.
Thank you, Connie. I appreciate you. And normally I'm a daytime streamer, like it says right there in that message. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I think it depends on the stream. Just some understatement. You were thinking it would be cool to have a daytime profile and a nighttime profile for alerts. Yeah. Quieter farts and TTS during night streams. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but we do try to have fun. Like, really, I feel like life can be so hard sometimes, and it's important for people to have a place to go where they can feel like that someone is going to help them cheer up a bit. And, you know, mental health and access to mental health resources is super important. But basically, the therapy I offer you is laughing at and or with me.
Whispers. Use your inside voices chat.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Robot Wizard. Edge of scene detection alert. Thank you, Miro. Any other crocheters have this problem? I noticed, I think you just had a cam pointed at you while you were crocheting. And I've thought about, you know, do I need to like just completely reinvent my whole setup and not use an overhead cam because I can't seem to keep because I want to hold my hands here. Okay. Look, if I show you, right, if I'm, oh my God.
5 months.
Never mind.
This is not a train, it's a land boat and it's on fire.
Yeah. Party it up. They had to show you what I was talking about.
This is shocking. We never have these. It's always completely chill and calm. What's that? Why are my fingers crossed when I say promise? Don't worry about
I can't even talk. That's the secret, isn't it? You guys are all just trying to shut me up. Panda Art, thank you for your prime. Robot Wizard, thank you for the 100 bits and kicking off a hype train. Panda kicked off the hype train. Robot Wizard is just giving it a little nudge. Eclipse Raccoon, thank you for the 100 bits, friend. Me neither, Panda! I can't hear anything I'm saying either. You guys have 2.5 minutes. You're at 81% of a level 1 hype train. Level 3 hype train, I have to get up and do 50 jumping jacks. If we complete a level 4 hype train, I have to spin the wheel of onesie and wear a onesie till the hype train cooldown is off. Finally. If we complete a level 5, I have to donate, not have to, I get to donate $10 to the charity of Chat's choice. You're off fishing in Florida and it's your dad's birthday tomorrow and your daughter's tomorrow. Wow. Happy B-Day to both of them. Oh my goodness!
Ooh.
That's a lot of biddies. That was a lot of bits, Eclipse Raccoon. Thank you so much for the 1,400 bit cheer. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you. I appreciate you. Eclipse Raccoon is a fellow Starlight supporter, and that is so sweet of you to do that in here. Completely unnecessary, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. 61% of level 2. 61% of level 2. Here. I'll play we have a new person, a new friend. Let's play I know where things are on my Stream Deck. We're playing that game. Where are things on 9's Stream Deck? Here's our theme song. I'll give you guys back this too. Show me all of your emotes. Yes. Oh no, the green screen. Who's that girl with the golden hair and blue eyes? A voice like the sunshine. It's 9.5. Who's that young dancing in the barn? She's on fire. I'm on fire. A soul that will inspire. Handle Art, I'm happy you're in here right now, and thank you for using your Prime. I really appreciate that. Super appreciated. It helps me continue to do what I do. You did it, Miro. Excellent timing. Hi, Bets. Your package is on the way, Bets. La 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 la. Don't you try to sneak in here like that, Ian. Don't you try to sneak in here like that with your peak emote. I see you, Ian. What's going on, Ian? Hello. It's nice to see you. Welcome in, everybody who's just getting here. And we have a hype train going. We're less than a minute left on level 2. Eclipse Raccoon, like I said, is a fellow charity supporter. Please give our friend Eclipse Raccoon. Oh my goodness. Ayo. No hecking way, Bex. No way. Bex. That's a tier 3 6 months in advance? What are you doing? Guys, can't do that to me. Then I have to stream for at least 6 more months. Every time somebody does that, it means I have to stream for at least 6 more months. No, I love being here. You're at 85% of level 3 because of that tier 3 resub, and that's a 6-month commitment, which means we have those points guaranteed for the next 6 months towards Plus program. Thank you so much, Bex. It means the world to me that you do that, and I really appreciate it. Looks at her bank account to see if she could sub for 5 years in advance. It's amazing. Thank you so much for that. And then beyond the fact that that's so much support for the channel, it like I said, it may end up helping us to qualify not only for the 60-40, which we are well on the way to.
That means 6 more months of dryer streaks.
Wow. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 100 bits. Oh my
Thank you for the
goodness.
sub.
Linux Switch gifted
Another
a tier
one.
1
Linux
sub to Guide of
Switch.
Valdachi.
Linux Witch, thank you for the 3-month gift sub, the multi-month gift sub for Guido. Thank you so much. So partners get 70/30 on tier 3s, but the plus program, if you qualify for the level 2, you get 70/30 on everything. Gifted, tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3, you already get 70/30, but that's why the plus program is so awesome. And I think it's really amazing that they're offering it to affiliates as well as partners. And so any of you that are affiliate, you can qualify for it starting at 100 plus points, which means paid recurring subscriptions. And so if you would consider gifting someone 10 subs or 5, consider a tier 3 subscription. And if you sub 6 months in advance, like Bex just did, you get a whopping 15% off of the total cost of that 6-month commitment at tier 3. You get 10% off a 3-month commitment at any tier. So if you're tier 1, you get 10% off of 3 months, which I think works out to about $11.50 for the 3-month tier 1, which is awesome. And tier 1s are so appreciated. Please don't feel any pressure. The tier 3s are super helpful because it does add 6 points to our plus point total and to our sub point total. We can't sub higher than tier 3? No. Yeah. No, that's unfortunately not a thing yet, but I don't know. With the way things have been going with Pirate Software, you almost have to wonder if they might try to add extra tiers or something insane like that. Thank you guys for getting us to 56% of a level 4.
Your someter has been overloaded. Set the alert level to DEFCON 5. Please refer to the operations manual
Eclipse
for
Raccoon,
further
thank you
instructions.
so much. Thank you for the tier 1 subs going out to Jerry Omega, LJP Music, Purple Cedars, Snivy, and Metaspace 0. Thank you so much. We need to do tier 12 sub when. No, don't break things. It's fine. 50% of level 5, though, and I will say if we complete this level 5 hype train, we get to have chat vote for where we donate $10 to Tiltify campaign. I have 4 of them currently open. 1 for 1000 Dreams Fund, 1 for Big Table, 1 for Starlight Children's Foundation, and 1 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I love all 4 of those organizations. They work with Women and Femmes in Broadcasting, 1DF. Big Table works with hospitality workers in crisis and needing assistance with getting their lives back on track with mental health, health insurance, emergency funds for rent, things like that. Starlight and St. Jude are both organizations that work with kids that are sick in the hospital. Starlight brings video games, VR, art supplies, books, custom hospital gowns, and more to children's healthcare facilities across the country. And I'm a Starlight ambassador, and St. Jude Children's Research Hospital researches, treatments, and cures, and also treats kids with catastrophic childhood illnesses. Thank you so much, you guys, for supporting me and for supporting our charities and for making this, like I've said so many times, hands down, the absolute best job I have ever had. And honestly, I didn't know if I would ever find a thing that I could do for a living that I would have this kind of passion for again in my life. So thank you for giving me that gift. It is priceless, and there is no way that I can possibly thank you enough. So 50% of level 5 with 3 minutes on the clock, and now I have to do jumping jacks. As I told you guys I would do the jumping jacks, right? I need to change that one. I am working on some behind the scenes stuff, and we're gonna have some changes when I have more time for it in the summer. It's gardening. 1, 2, 3, 4. You remember this from the clip, right? It happens pretty frequently around here. 4, 5, incoming fart noise. 7. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Can you feel the temperature rising? 6 high fever
That's a win. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys just being in here. You know that. Yes, flex those emotes. We love it. We love to see it. Mitty Mew, how are you? Robot Wizard.
Robot Wizard 122 gifted a tier 1 sub to Zashi.
Zashi, book loving builder, and a name I'm not gonna say out loud. Congratulations on your tier 1 gift subs from Robot Wizard. Thank you, Robot Wizard, for your generosity.
Robot Wizard 122
Thank you so
gifted
much.
a tier 1
Thank you,
sub
thank you,
to
thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Level 6 hype train. Level 6 achieved. Thank you so much. They do have... Oh, Zashi, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much for following. You just got that gift sub from our generous friend, Robot Wizard 122. And we're at 31 out of 23, so we need to do a giveaway for a Borb. How about this little red one that I just made? Because it's not even in the shop yet. It's really cute. Let's give away this little red Borb. Thank you so much, everyone. Is the top level 7 or 10? Oh my. Panda Art, they raised the cap on hype trains to level 100. Angry Eye Fart. Yes, angry eyebrows. Yeah. I was thinking of Angry Birds, Mirror. I was thinking of Angry Birds. So Panda Art, they recently lifted the cap, and Pirate Software absolutely smashed the record and ended at, I think, like level 106, some percentage of level 106. So now what they have are these new emotes. I never did get the hey guys. Was it level 108? Goodness gracious. Which is insane. It's insane. No, Panda Art, there was like 52,000. Razor, thank you. It was like 52,000 subs and like 8 million something bits. It was wild. So if you have this emote, the Kappa Infinite emote is the level 100 emote. And so a bunch of people ended up with that because, like, I'm not even joking. I'm fairly certain that almost all of Twitch that was awake was in there at some point during that hype train. And the hype train went on for what, like 3 hours or something like that? It was crazy. And there's also this that they gave to everyone who was in there, which is pretty cool. So the highest you've seen is like 22. I've never witnessed one that went higher than about the 20s outside of that. Yeah, well, and it just was one of those things where he had already broken the record, and so when they raised it, it was kind of like his community took that as a challenge, and they rose to the occasion. I mean, I went in there and I gifted a sub and threw some biddies. Hey, like what I think is cool is that he is encouraging people to try out like the game development stuff, and he's trying to promote other people that make games. And software and game development is a makers and crafting, or not makers and crafting, it's a creative category. So I love that he's drawing attention to the creative categories in general and showing people that there's folks on the platform doing stuff outside of just playing games. There's people who are streaming making the games. There's people who are streaming art. There's people who are streaming makers and crafting, food and drink, and all that stuff. We're all under the same umbrella category. Hi, Smorf. How you doing? You tried to get away from the road life, but for you, it's how you're very successful. You know what? Hey, whatever you need to do. And when you can check in, that's really awesome. We have 1 minute left on the level 6 hype train. We have to do a onesie spin, and we need to do that quickly because I'm going to have to try and end here in the next like 40 minutes. He's super knowledgeable and doesn't gatekeep. He does share what he knows. Yeah. For sure. So, I think it's awesome that he's encouraging people, and he just wants people to go make stuff and to pursue their dreams like he did. And I know a lot of people are inspired by that. This time around, you're off pro fishing. Very cool. I have to figure out where that thing is. Less than 30 seconds on the hype train. If we achieve a level 10 here, I increased the charity donut to $25. Like I said, I'm going to be changing some stuff and moving some things around and maybe changing how we approach hype trains. I want hype trains to be fun and for you guys to feel like it's worth it to contribute to them. But I also want you to know, like, any contribution, any being in here, thank you guys so much. Thank you very much for the hype train. Thank you so much for the 14 gift subs and 1,907 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we never did Bex's chicken squawks, but Bex went back to work, so maybe let's do them anyways. 14 months. We're doing them in Bex's honor. Okay? 14 rubber chicken squawks, but with 3 chickens because tier 3 resub. Are you ready? If you're sensitive to noise, you might want to turn it down just a little bit because this does get kind of a little bit crazy, okay? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. All right. And then we had Panda for 6 months. Thank you, Panda. Thank you. And then did we have any other resubs? Thank you again for that gift sub, the 3 months Linux Witch to Guido Valducci. So the thing is, especially with like the multi-month commitments up front and gift subs, that also helps spread income out for us. Those of us that do this, you know, maybe even if we don't do it for a living, but if this is a major source of income for us, multi-month commitments and gifts, they help make our income more consistent. While we appreciate any and everything, right? If somebody comes in and they do a big cheer or they do a big gift bomb, that's super appreciated, but all the tier 1s are appreciated. All the primes are appreciated. People who sub at tier 1 for 3 months in advance, they're guaranteeing that we have this more stable income, because that is one of the drawbacks of doing this for a living, is it's not always stable. But that's okay. I love it so much that I'm more than happy to take on, you know, that. So we need to set up a giveaway, and we need to do a onesie spin, and we need to do a poll. Twitch partners get more revenue from tier 3s. We do.
I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome.
Hi, Nomi.
And you've been gnome.
How are you, Nomi? Welcome in. Also, fart partners, aka fartners. Twitch partners do get more revenue from tier 3 subs. We get a 70-30 split. We get 60-40 from tier 2s. But you can help us guarantee getting 70-30 for a full year if we ever get to 300 points for the Plus program. But we're on track for sure to get the 100 for 60-40 on everything starting May 1st. Thank you so much. You're getting close to the end of the shawl. Let's go. First order of business is the wheel of onesie. Let me just pull that up. All right, let's do it. Fartner hype. Oh, it says at the bottom of stream, and I don't know if it's updated. I put it in the title. Cheetah won the wheel spin. I'll go get a cheetah onesie on while you guys enter an Ami Borb giveaway and vote in a poll. So let me set up the giveaway. US and Canada only, unless you're willing to help with shipping. My shipping costs are out of control with all the stuff I'm sending out. I wish that I could open it to everyone internationally. I have spent probably $150, $200 on shipping in the last couple of weeks. It's okay. You guys are helping. You're here contributing. But shipping... Rin, happy belated birthday! Any birthday and party emotes you have, please wish our awesome friend Rin a happy belated birthday. If you want me to, I'd love to sing to you, but I understand if you don't. If you want a serenade, I'll gladly do it. Let me know. No pressure. I don't like to put people on the spot unless they like being the center of attention. Your Twitch broke. It still says we're at a level 1 hype train with 1 second to spare. If you refresh or back out, what do you mean? It's right there next to your name on my screen. Sometimes badges glitch out. It's there. Yeah, it's there. Borb. Borb is your keyword for this giveaway. Borb. Borb. But if you live outside the States, please be aware I may need assistance with the shipping. Like, even a 50%, to defray the cost. If you're outside the States, it's just so expensive to ship, even if I use the cheapest and slowest method available. All right. And then a poll for a charity. I know how to spell. You may vote with your channel points. This will be open for 5 minutes because I need to go change into a Cheetah onesie. Please enter the giveaway. Please vote in the poll. You get to help determine where we send $10 through Tiltify. Remember, chat, don't feed Steve. off, kitty. She's like, I'm not sitting on you. But you stole my chair. All right. Kitty, kitty. How you doing, little Allie? I hope you're having a good day. Come here. Stop it. Look, I'm a cat too. Oh, stop it. I know. Oh, honey. I know. You are so welcome. Happy birthday. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. And Rin has been streaming for birthday this week. Oh yeah, she's my sweetheart, but she's also kind of crabby. Woke up buried in your puppies, so that was nice. Yeah, my husband was like, I can't get up. Hi, Roo. I can't get up. The puppy's on top of me. I'm like, get your butt out of bed and help me with these children. He's better. He's better at brushing my daughter's hair than I am. I have a tendency to want to get it over with, and so I'm trying not to pull her hair. I really am, but I'm also like, oh my God, can we be done with this now? I'll just drag the brush through my own hair. I'm not tender-headed. All right. Starlight won the poll with 69%. Did you nerds do that on purpose? Thank you so much, everybody who voted in that poll. We love Starlight. Even though these emotes are different, it matters not. Oh, I'm sorry, Uni. I'm sorry. Twitch stuff sometimes breaks, and I apologize if anybody wasn't able to access the poll. You absolutely did, Dee Dee. You're not the only one, and people have had problems with it on mobile and on PC with like polls and hype trains and all that stuff you were mentioning. The stuff at the top of chat. All right, Starlight gets $10. Thank you guys very much. And we're going to draw, as soon as I finish making that $10 donation to Starlight Children's Foundation, we're going to draw a winner for the giveaway. All right.
Nunca olvides lo mucho que te amo, y lo especially que es para mí.
That was hilarious. I will not forget how much you love me, and y lo especial que eres para mí. How special I am to you. Get out of here with your amazing kindness and your love. Don't get out. I love you. Hey, I hope the job is going well. I miss you too. Are you ever on Fort? We were playing last night. I was like, oh, I don't want to I know you've had a lot going on. All right. Coop Troop for Starlight is going to get its inaugural, its first donation. Thank you, chat, for your generosity and for the hype train. And I enjoy being able to do this. Uni, yeah, I mean, we try to keep English only. We try to keep chat English only because we have moderators that speak other languages. We actually have moderators that speak Spanish, German, Slovenian, a bunch of languages, but I see it, Mira. I'll read it in just a second. Oh, Tashwin, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm almost done with this donation, and then we're going to draw a winner for the Ami. I'm sorry if you have to get going. I'm trying to do it now. I have to fix the alerts for that, but it did go through. So, we now have $10 to Starlight Children's Foundation. Thank you guys very much. That campaign is just there for donations for hype trains. Yeah, Feather, we do play games with the community. I play with viewers. Not super frequently, but when I get the chance. But if you're outside the US or Canada, I'll just need a little bit of help with the shipping. Barbara. Yeah, so if you live outside the US or Canada, I'm gonna need like half, if we could go halvesies on shipping. Recently got involved in some family drama, and now they want nothing to do with you because it's something you had that had nothing to do with you. Oh, I'm sorry, Rue. I love you. That's so hard. I'm sorry. Family drama is not fun, and I hope that everything is resolved. I know that, Rin. I'm making sure everybody knows. So again, I've spent a lot. I need to set a budget. I need to set a better, more clear for me budget for shipping. I'm not very good at budgeting, never have been. And I need to get better at it. I just need to improve. I am not please do not nerf, because it's the facts and the truth, and that's okay. It's something I need to improve on. And I need to set a strict limit for this type of spending, like each month or whatever, or for a charity event. So Borb in the chat is your keyword 10, 9.5, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. I'm watching you people. Thank you for the biddies. Please do not feed Steve. Thank you, Uni. How you doing? I'm watching you people. I hope you're having a good time zone. Thanks for the hug. Thank you. I appreciate you, Rin. No! No! Quiet, Ian! All right. Get out of here, Steve Snack. Okay. Ready, go. Wait, hold on. And go. Know me. Good luck, everyone. Please do not feed Steve. Kasara! Kasara, have you ever bought a lottery ticket? Kasara? Kasara wins a lot of giveaways. Kasara! You need to buy a lottery ticket. Let's do it. All right. Excellent. Form. You need to fill out the form for this one. Please, Kasara. Please fill out the form. Thank you so much. You were in there. Yeah, you were in there. Unfortunately, though, Kasara just seems to have a way with the lock tools in particular. I just messaged you a Steam game code, though. I'm watching you people. You've won in here before. Please fill out the form for me, Kasara, even if you filled it out in the past. I really appreciate that. It helps me track my giveaways for expenses, which I just had to do for this tax year. It was annoying. We did our $10 dono. I'm wearing a onesie, and we gave away the Borb. Oh, I haven't adjusted the sub goal. Let's... I'm gonna chill on the sub goals, and I'm gonna put some thought into it. I kind of want to figure some stuff out for more like the monthly giveaways and all that. So I'm just gonna leave it for the moment. Thank you guys for helping us reach the goal today. I don't want everybody to feel like it's just a constant ask either. You know what I mean? Thank you for the lurk. So I'll be sending you this little red Borb, Sarah. Amazon usually, Uni. Yeah, this one is good. I like this one. Although I do prefer the onesies with zippers over the ones with buttons. Do you have a favorite animal, Cray? Also, can I say I've watched Cray's follower count go up by 5 this stream. Thank you, everybody, for following our new friend. Numbers are not everything, but it's very encouraging and awesome how supportive we all are in Makers and Crafting. And it's really cool that you guys, when we meet someone new, you don't just say, oh, hi. And you know what I mean? We're small but mighty in this category, so. Yeah, Bets, it's on the way. You like the onesies with butt flaps. Makes it easier to pee. Favorites are so hard to choose. That's okay. I noticed you had a lot of bird patterns, but you also have a lot of different animals. There's a really cute fox that's kind of more like a little lovey, that has a floppier body. And it looks like all of your stuff could be made, safe for little kiddos by just doing embroidered or needle felted eyes instead of safety eyes or any of that stuff, which is awesome because we shouldn't give toys with safety eyes to kids under 3, but you love making loveys, yes, and it's so awesome for kids to have handmade stuff like that these days, especially. Although that's it's certainly seen a resurgence in popularity, making things by hand. Yeah, for sure. I agree, Feather. There's just a nice wholesome atmosphere and a lot of people who truly desire to see each other succeed. And I've been so fortunate to have that energy here. And so I try my best, I really try to pay it forward and to do that for others because it's been something that I have experienced myself with people just finding you randomly even and being like, I like this person. I think they're doing a great job. Here you go. have an enormous raid of viewers who are going to come and get to know you and spend time with you and maybe decide to be here for a while. Have some financial support for what you do because you're doing this for a living and you need to pay bills, which I wish that wasn't a factor. If there was such a thing as like I didn't have to worry about being paid, like, or for example, if I became like crazy independently wealthy, I would still do this. Like if money was not part of it, I would gladly do it. Know me, I warned you guys that was going to be moved to a special redeem that only happens when we get raided. And then you get to welcome people to the fart zone as much as you want for 30 seconds. Right. It's just, I understand. It's hard because I think that, there is like a temptation to treat like, material wealth like it's important for reasons, right? Because we need food and shelter and all these things. But I'm sorry, Nomi. The handbook was not updated with this information. Yeah, because you don't have like a gazillion other ways to make fart noises in here. Listen here. I'm trying to like, in like a wholesome and a positive way, maybe, encourage people to raid us. So then they and you get, do you see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm doing there? Yeah, that's right. You should raid whoever you want. But if you raid here, it's an automatic redeem where the welcome to the fart zone redeem will open. I'm marketing. I've been trying to think like, how do I properly and in a way that I can actually manage to do consistently. Oh no, I forgot to put safety eyes in this borb and also to stuff it. And it's already almost closed. I get it, but it doesn't mean I gotta like it. I gave you that redeem. I gave you unfettered access to that redeem. Know me. You gotta raid 9. She has the most hilarious redemption when you raid her channel. You see what I did there? Look, I'll be up front. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. No. No, I have so many onesies. I know you do. I know you do. Know me? Know me? Know me? Know me? Know me? Know me? You support so hard in here. Know me? Know me? Packed up your box full of goodies. An extra thing might have fallen. I appreciate the heck out of you. You're amazing. But, rules are rules. Rules are rules, okay? We have to make sure that we're being consistent. Although if you look at your channel points, you might notice something in just a second here. I'm only doing this once for you. Know me. Okay? I'm only doing this once. Pull open your channel points menu, know me. Pull open your channel points menu. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wrong one. Wrong. Rated. Twitch channel rated. Hold on. I picked the wrong thing. Go.
Welcome to the fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone.
Welcome to the fart zone. 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 Welcome to the fart zone. To the fart zone. To the fart zone. To the fart zone. Poor Miro! Are you trying to clear the Miro while they're coming in? That'll clear the room, all right. There. You got here just in time. One Love, I saw you in there redeeming it. I was like, One Love is here. All right. Are you happy? I just see them getting cleared out of the queue. Thank you, Miro. Everybody, round of applause for Miro. Whoops. Get appreciated, nerd. All right. Oh man, am I gonna have to frog this to be able to stuff it? So there, you got to have a freebie. You got to have a freebie, Nomi. Because that was the idea all along, was to make that into like a possibly into like a spammable thing only for like certain events. Your finger slipped into show and tell. So please encourage people to raid if you want that to happen. But only, or raid yourself. Only when they ask for suggestions. Do not, I don't like this as a broadcaster, so I'm just going to put this out there. Unless you are very clearly asked for a suggestion for a raid target. Thank you for clipping. I'm watching new people. Please do not suggest me or anyone else, or if you let's say you have someone who you know who's doing a special event and you think it would be really cool for them to get some raids. If you feel like you have the right kind of connection with the person in question, you could message them privately and be like, "Hey, there's no pressure whatsoever. I'm messaging you privately just to let you know that so-and-so is doing a birthday stream. So if you were looking for a raid target, I know they would appreciate it. No pressure." Make sure that you just are putting it out there as a suggestion. Okay? And that you do it privately, because the problem is, for me, if somebody suggests, often people will see that and they see a door has opened, right? They go, "Oh, we're making raid suggestions? Oh, I've got people. I have amazing people. Maybe they'll take my suggestion and bring some love to this channel." And I totally understand why people want to do that. We used to have a redemption for it here, and I felt that it caused stress. And also, there were occasions on which we were rated to channels that I didn't feel like were a very good fit for us. I respect you all and your time and how you spend it, and where you watch people is up to you. But there were a few times here and there where I was like, this isn't really a good fit for us, and that's okay. Right, and that's the other thing. Please don't give me the anxiety of trying to choose between several people, some of whom might be like 2 people I know, and I love them both. And I would never want one of them to think, well, why wouldn't she choose me? Why did she choose the other person? You know, we shouldn't take these things personally. But what if they find out that they were suggested as a choice and I chose someone else over them? They shouldn't take it personally, but let's just not have that happen, right? So one thing you can do is, post about a friend's special event if there is an appropriate channel for it in someone's Discord. Speaking of Discord, I really, really appreciate it. And also, so we have discussed this already, but Becca posted real quickly in the Discord about this was Becca's community's support through stream readers that Becca then turned around and donated directly to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital to her campaign. She's on our team, Team Quirky Cluckers, which is our Tiltify team. It's not a Twitch team. I haven't made it a Twitch team because I didn't feel like that was necessary yet. It's possible for me to make teams, of course, but I want to get more people involved before we go that route. For now, it's just a Tiltify team, and we do have a Play Live team campaign open. If you've thought about fundraising for charity before and you want to get started with St. Jude for Play Live Challenge season, we would welcome you. Please fill out the form that's in that link that Miro put in the chat because he's so good. Exclamation point Team QC, the response from the bot that has the Google form in it. Please fill that out. And we will get in touch with you if we think you're a good fit for the team. Chances are the answer will be yes, please come fundraise with us. But I just want to be able to vet people and also invite people from other corners of Twitch. And so I've been posting in some other Discord servers looking for people to join us. If you've never done it before and you're like, I don't know if I can run a charity campaign, I don't know what to do, we will help you. Please reach out to me if you have questions. If you're not ready to fill out the form, but you just want more information, I'm here. And I really appreciate everybody who fundraises with us. Lambo, Becca, and myself all have active campaigns, but we have other people who plan to fundraise. You have all the way through May to raise funds for challenge season. There's also Amplify. There's plenty of ways you can help. You can offer prizes for your friends that are doing charity. You can hang out in their streams. If you have the funds, you can donate to their fundraisers, milestone giveaways, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Naughty Gnome donated a gorgeous shawl for one of our recent fundraisers. A bunch of you have done auctions stuff. It's so appreciated. There's a ton of ways you can help. You do not have to run your own campaign to help with a team. And I did actually post a message in the Discord asking if anybody wanted to help with redesigning our logo for our team, because I think it could use some freshening up. Very, very generously through the one we have together for us, just so we'd have something. And I know that, and I appreciate Perry very much for doing that. But I'd like something that's a little bit more personalized for us and combine some of our like artwork, because it's me and Chimera's QC are the captains of the team. Or something that's totally original. It doesn't have to be like from our artwork, but if anybody wants to tackle that project, please let me know. That would be an awesome way you could help our charity. But this is amazing, and I'm so proud of you, Becca. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. You really did not have to do that. I've done it myself. I've done, things like a skin-a-thon, and this is for stream readers, and donated the money. But Lurk, need to run to the store real quick. No worries, Nomi. We're probably going to raid out here in a short while. Thank you, Eclipse Raccoon, and thank you again for all the generosity earlier, Eclipse Raccoon. I really appreciate you. Look at you. I love it. Aww. Connie loves hockey. Connie's a hockey addict. And this is amazing. And have I ever told you that I'm separated by like 1 degree from someone I knew in college from Slipknot? Because they're from Iowa, and that's where my mom is from. And a guy that I went out with for a while in college lived directly next door to them before they were famous. Yeah, that's too funny. Good for you that you're out there again enjoying yourself at hockey. I love seeing all the stuff that you love to do with your free time. Connie loves going to concerts and hockey, and dude, that picture with you with the guy from the band was amazing. Where you're wearing the shirt that has his face on it. I love it. And I love how all of the it's really encouraging to see all of these musicians and athletes that are being so friendly and engaging with their fans, because a lot of times people who have any kind of notoriety, whether it's due to like musical or athletic prowess or any of that stuff, if they've had success in entertainment or athletics, sports, etc., they're not always very nice. Sometimes they're kind of egotistical and they're unpleasant and they're kind of rude to their fans. And you seem to have a lot of folks that you're a fan of who are just like super happy to engage with you, which is really nice. One last hydrate, huh? Thank you. Thank you for sharing this. I really appreciate it. A book bag. A what now? I don't get it, Simon. Dawn made this book bag that has the definition of read on it. That's awesome. Yes or no, bum bag, Dems to rules. Okay. I don't know if I understand, but all right. I know we've talked about how it's called a fanny pack here, but that means that the word fanny means something entirely different. Bum bag?
I don't know. Are you hungry? You look hungry.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry, Simon? Are you hungry? Maybe Bobby has a bum bag with snacks in it. Just 8, actually. Okay. Thank you guys for sharing in the Discord. I really appreciate it. And we typically do show and tell the first after the first ad break. Anchovies. I love anchovies on pizza and on Caesar salads. Getting poor Bubby all confused. Yes. I don't know where they're at, Moco's, with PP party, but I would say it's a safe assumption that they're probably not going to get to us until, I don't know. I had their spreadsheet open. Let me pull it up. It's going to be a minute before they get through all these giveaways. We're at 121. Yeah, they're at 71, 72. They're on giveaway number 72. They're on day 3 of their partner party, where they are just relentlessly yielding their platform like they always do, but even more so. They like dial it up to 11 during their partner party and just relentlessly support other makers and crafters and artists and artisans. There were a lot of incentives to start today. Okay. Hey, I'm not, whatever. I just think it's so cool that they're doing this. And I do want to try to be in there, even if we're live, be like in the chat and stuff when they get to us. So it looks like right now they're on El Raver Jesus. Maybe El Raver Jesus. And so that's 72. So they're a little over halfway to our slot, which is number 121. 444 sales so far for small businesses. That's wild. That's crazy. All right. Speaking of small businesses, I have someone who we haven't rated in a minute, who is actually lives about an hour away from me, runs her own small business with her dairy goats, and she also does a bunch of other stuff like eggs, and she sells soap and other goodies made from goat's milk and stuff like that. Also some jam and things like that in her Etsy. Let's raid Mary's Milk Monsters, who is really awesome. And I just think such an excellent example of somebody who has literally spent their entire short adulthood, comparatively speaking. But I don't know if Mary will ever need to work for anyone else, because she's been doing her own business stuff since before she was even legally an adult. And it's really awesome, and I love what she does. So please come with me on the raid. Mary is, like I said, keeps dairy goats and is family friendly. Really lovely community, very welcoming, very kind. Mary was successful on YouTube and then chose to start streaming on Twitch. Again, another person who I think it's important that we support these folks that totally have a choice where they create their content, but choose Twitch because of the interactivity and because it's the superior choice for live broadcasting, if you ask me. I mean, you know, I'm a partner and everything. I'm not just saying that because I'm a partner, but I am trying to do some YouTube live content just to broaden things out, right? And we do want YouTube partnerships. So we're going the opposite direction, but your help is very much appreciated with that. So you can start by subscribing to the YouTube. If you turn on alerts, you'll get alerts when I do things like go live over there, like I did from my garden, all sneaky like and quiet without announcing anything in the Discord yesterday. It's so lacking in yeah, they do need to improve it. But I do store my VODs over there and all kinds of other stuff. Please grab the raid call that's appropriate for you. If you have our sub emotes, we have the Guess What Chicken Butt version. If you don't, we have one with global emotes. Please grab that and show some love and drop a follow when we get there. Thank you so much for spending time with me and all the support for the channel. Please do something nice for yourselves between now and the next time that I see you. Self-care is super important, and you are worth it. Thank you, mods, as always. And we didn't have any reads today, but hopefully we will next time, and you guys can see the new redeem. Bye.